Hey guys, how's it going? This is Christopher John Hill, and today we have another Guild Wars 2 gold farming video for you. And in front of us we have Marjory Delaqua. Looks pretty good to me. Almost, well, pretty much practically identical in the end. This took a few total makeovers to get through, but I think we got there in the end, and she looks pretty good. Not bad at all. I'll give you another side angle. There you go. And there she is. Got the axe as well. Looks great. Pretty much identical. So, without further ado, guys, I'm going to be showing you 4 farming routes, gold farming routes today. So let's get started. Okay, guys, here we are on our first map. Well, it's essentially the map which is all the farming locations are going to be on. And it is, of course, the Bloodtide Coast, just below Lion's Arch. So we are at the waypoint down here, which of course is the first side vigil waypoint. And let's get underway. So we'll get our summoning up, and then we're going to be heading straight down this section right here. So on the map, it's going to be going right through right here. And then we'll be going down here a little bit, and then back through here. So let me just show you the exact routes and exactly what you're going to get coming through here. And as I said, Marjory Delaqua, she's been one of my favorite characters in the game for a very long time now. She's been advertised a lot along with Kazra Mead as of the announcement of the End of Dragons expansion, which is going to be coming out next year around January or February. And a lot of people are definitely excited about that. I've been looking forward to an expansion for a very long time now, and I'm definitely looking forward to finally seeing one in the works. I'm hoping that we're going to be getting things like maybe some new character races, perhaps some new resources that we can mine, and of course new armor sets and weapon sets that are dependent upon the maps that you're on. I'm hoping for that. I don't know whether they're going to be doing that, but we can always hope. And in the beginning of this farming route, you're basically just going to be hunting down these boars, these wild boars, and then you're going to be working your way up to the top there. So we're just going to wipe this one out over here, and then we'll head straight up and continue along the farming route. And I've also got the axe for Marjory and the outfit. So I matched all the colors, so she looks pretty much identical. And of course we have that legendary book, which gives us that unique look on our hand. And along this farming route, you're going to be finding things like the undead, wild boars. I believe there's some cave scuttlers in there, whatever they're called, something like that. We'll find out in a second. And of course, a little bit of the crates as well. So it's a little bit of everything, guys. You're going to be making some very random loot, but it all adds up in the end. And by the time you farm this every hour, you're going to be making between 10 to 20 gold, depending on the class that you use to farm it. A necromancer is okay, does alright. But I find the thief with dual pistols does even better. Although I will admit I'm not far behind on the amount of damage you can do with a necromancer. You can use the Reaper class if you want, or the Scourge. It's up to you. Entirely up to you guys. I don't recommend a warrior because they can get knocked over by the cave scuttlers, or whatever they're called. Yeah, it's really up to you guys. I mean, you could even use a Deadeye here, which will work pretty good as well. The only real thing you have to worry about is when they group up on you, but they don't have very much health at all, and they go down very fast indeed, as you can see. And you just have to watch out for the plague carriers, like that one that just tried to sneak up on me. But if you take them down, no problems at all. No problems at all. Very easy to take out. This is probably one of the easiest farming paths in the game that I've come across. No joke, especially with the level 80 character and all the traits. So if you have those on you, it's going to make things very easy indeed. This is a normal necromancer at the moment. I haven't upgraded her to a Reaper or the other one yet. But it does pretty well. Pretty well. It is a normal necromancer, not bad at all. And this is actually a copy of one of the previous trait lines that I've used on a previous video for farming these kinds of routes, and she can almost keep up with a thief, almost. Not quite. Thief can still go faster, especially a daredevil. Yeah, she holds her own. It's pretty good. Not bad. So as I said, recently Marjory Delaqua was seen in some of the promotions, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of the storyline continuing on with Casimir and Marjory in the next expansion of the storyline. See where they go and what happens next. So I think a lot of people will be happy with the end result I came up with on this Total Makeover, which I'll be showing you at the end of the video. Oh, also there are cave trolls as well on this farming route, so yeah, you guys might have just seen that as I've been farming everything. And you'll be seeing the loot dropping from them as well as I go through them. And I will show you at the end of this farming route exactly how much items you'll be getting and what those items will be. And sometimes you get a lot of stuff on this farming route, and sometimes not as much, but it all balances out in the end. Of course, it is going to always be random loot, so you have to keep that in mind, of course. So there's the cave scuttler. Yep, knocks back if you get too close to it, so this is why I recommend a character that can hit them from afar. But if you have stability on your warrior, I suppose you could still go through them with double axes without too much troubles. Just have to be a little bit more careful that they don't knock into you. They can take them out before they get a chance to do so. So I have the axe on and the focus, and it does a pretty good job on taking these guys out without too many issues at all, as you can see. I'm a big fan of Marjory's weapon sets. They look very nice, especially the axe. It's one of the best ones in the game, if you ask me. Definitely one of the best by far, and I would highly recommend anyone that sees it on the trading post gets it, because you can see it in front of me. It looks great. There's nothing wrong with it, and it is very difficult to find a good looking axe in the game. I mean, that's my own opinion, of course, but for me, most of them I don't really care for too much, and it's even worse when it comes to the maces. Probably my biggest issue is a lot of the maces are too big, too bulky, and nothing really slender or, you know, sexier, I suppose you could say. Anyways, that's the end of the first farming route, and I will show you exactly what I got in return for that. So let's have a look at it now. So there you go, guys. Got a little bit of dust, a little bit of totems. So have a quick look and see how much that's worth on the trading post, just out of curiosity, if and when it comes up. There you go. Yeah, that one's worth 4. There is another one you can get, which gives you a bit more than that. So yeah, each of these is going to be worth about 4 silver overall. And yeah, as you can see, tons of everything. A little bit of everything. So we're just going to break those down, and then we're going to continue on to the next location, which I'm going to show you in just a second. Alrighty guys, let's head on to the next spot. Okay guys, here we are at the top of the map. We are of course at the Archon Foreland waypoint, and we're going to be heading left. Also on that previous farming route, which I'm going to just quickly explain, I'll show you because the path is still there. Basically start that waypoint, you head down, check there, go all the way around, go to the trolls, and then go through the cave system, and then all the way back to the waypoint, and then do it again. So pretty much straightforward route. For this next one, we're going to be heading directly left, and we're going to be taking out some Moas here. There's going to be some pirates here. Going to be some more enemies here, and then there's some repeat. So I'll just quickly show you it, so you guys get an idea of what it's all about. And then I'll head on to the next farming route immediately after this. So just head over to the side here. You're going to be finding tons and tons and tons of jungle raptors. You can take them out with your Reaper form if you want, or what it is, Shroud form, sorry. Yeah, Shroud. Take them down, and they'll just drop you a whole bunch of different loots, and then you move on. There's going to be, yep, now the Moas. A few of those here and there. Always worth taking out, because they're going to give you some good resources. This is not a level 80 map, so it's going to drop you some much more different resources than you would normally get from these foes, which makes it worthwhile to take them down. There's also going to be some pirates around. Those will give you the dust, of course. And yeah, the dust is always going to be worth some good income, so always worth going after. There you go, got them all. Not too bad at all. And with the minions and the necromancer, it makes this farming route very easy indeed. You're also going to sometimes find a lot of wood around here too. on occasion. No joke, I've run into 4 or 5 different piles of wood you can chop through. Sometimes it appears, and sometimes it doesn't. And as for these pirates, they pretty much appear at random. Just take them out as you go, take them down, and then just keep moving. Sometimes they'll have good stuff that'll drop, and sometimes not. And because they're part of the heart, I believe they'll generally drop better stuff. And you're always going to have other players coming through here too, which have to complete the heart, which is fine. It's no problems at all. You just help them out, and just take the enemies down as you go. And if they want to join you, they can, and if they don't want to, no problems. So there you go. Took them all out, and then head on to the next spot, directly below. Sorry guys, I accidentally fell there. My bad. That happens, of course. Okay, so now for this next area, it's going to be taking out the Ridgeback scales. You're going to have tons and tons and tons of these. This is, of course, a part of another heart, usually, but they will still drop you very good items indeed. Just take them out from afar, and keep moving through them, no problems. It'll drop you eggs, it'll drop you a few, I think, fangs or scales as well. And there's plenty of them around. I mean, a Deadeye would be perfect for this location. Take them out from afar. But it's entirely up to you guys. I'm just recommending certain classes. It's entirely up to you which one you use in the end. I mean, you'll get through them regardless. Doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, personal preference. Just my recommendation. Okay, once you take them all out, then you basically just rinse and repeat. Go back to the raptors again, and take them down all over again. And as you guys can see, there's tons and tons and tons of them around. You're not going to be running out of these targets anytime soon, at all. There you go. There's another one. And there's a couple more up here. You can take them out if you want, and then head back straight to the beginning of the farming route again. Which, of course, is way over here. The raptors are again. They've all come back, and then you can just rinse and repeat the whole process once more. So let's quickly change into our shop form. Take them all down. There you go. This one's not too bad either, to be honest. That shroud ability of the original Necromancer build. It's actually pretty useful, and you can take them all out. There you go, guys. A little bit of dust, a little bit of fangs, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of scales and blood. Yep. So it's a little bit of everything, to be honest. It all adds up in the end, and some of the routes that you do going around are going to give you more items than others. Alrighty, on to the next spot. Okay guys, here we are on the next spot. Of course, the humpback whales are always going to be around here too. And essentially what we're going to be hunting are the jellyfish, and there are approximately 15 to 20 of them around here. No joke, guys. Well, they're all along the side of the map here, just left of the Laughing Gull Island, where one of the meta events is, left of the Laughing Gull waypoint. So you can basically start here and work your way all the way up to this location, or you can come straight down from up here. So once you're down here, just basically dismount and start taking everything out. You're going to have even electric fish you can take out too. And they're going to be dropping you a whole bunch of different random items as well. There's a shark here too, you can take out if you want to. Entirely up to you guys. Entirely up to you. But the main thing we're here for is, of course, the jellyfish. And this is for anyone that doesn't mind a little bit of underwater combat. They're not too difficult, they're all spread out very, very easily. They're not going to give you too many issues at all. Sometimes you'll have them clumped up more at other locations, but in this particular location, they're all spread far apart. You will have that message coming up. If you go any further, you will be sent backwards by the current. But if you can endure that a little bit every now and then, and take them out, they are very plentiful indeed. And you also have even more enemies below. Thunder shrimp, tons of them down there, all around me, and you're not going to run out at all. I mean, you can group these guys up if you want to. That's entirely up to you guys. You can do it if you want. I'm just going to show you what happens if I do. And then you go into your Reaper form and take them out. There you go. Well, shot form, sorry. I keep saying Reaper. Sorry, guys. So if you want to come down here, I would strongly recommend using a character that can fire from afar, so you don't have to worry about the current so much, and you can take them out without having them come flying at you every second. So, but yeah, just be careful of that current and take them out as much as you can. And this is for anyone that prefers a little bit of quiet farming, that doesn't mind underwater combat too much, and you know, wants a little bit of extra income. It's going to give you probably closer to about 10 gold per farming route per hour. You know, if you came through here, as you can see, you could make scales, you can make smooth scales, and yeah, you basically just go around in circles. You go at the top, and then you go down the bottom, and then take them out. Alrighty, and now we're going to head on to our final location. So just bear with me, guys, and we'll head there now. Okay, guys, for this final location, we're going to be starting right here, and then we're going to be working our way into the Sanguine Bay along right here. So essentially, you're going to be going backwards and forwards for the most part. And in this location, you're going to be finding things like jellyfish, you're going to be finding things like skelks, which are going to be just over back there, the reef skelks. Let's just take these ones out first before I do that. There we go, took them down. This location is a little bit more dangerous because they're more clumped up together. But if you try to keep your distance from them and just take them out one by one, or use your shroud abilities and just take them out with that, you'll be fine. So you have a few different enemies around here, including more jellyfish, deep sea scorpions, and reef skelks. So this is for anyone that doesn't mind a little bit of underground farming. And of course, you have a little bit of thunder shrimps as well, down at the bottom there. So there's a whole bunch of them piled up right here. More jellyfish to the left there, more thunder shrimps to the right there. And I'm just basically going to show you guys, because it's going to take too long to hack through them all. But yeah, as you can see, there's tons and tons and tons and tons of them. They never end. This is what it's all about, guys, getting as many targets as you can. If you can find a better class to farm them, go for it, because I'm just showing you with my Necromancer. Yeah, there's tons and tons and tons and tons of them. You're not going to run out of these guys at all. So, anyways, okay, let's head to the Total Makeover now, and you guys can see exactly what you'll get. Alrighty, let's go. Alright guys, just before we do the Total Makeover, I'm going to show you the dyes on the character, which is going to be Abyssal Sea, right there, going to be Deep Till, Enameled Perseverance. And on the next one, Enameled Perseverance, and Abyssal Sea. Abyssal Sea again, Deep Teal, Enameled Perseverance, Abyssal Sea, Enameled Perseverance, and Abyssal Sea. So those are the color schemes for Marjory Delaqua. Alrighty, let's have a look at the Total Makeover now. Alright, the height, it's going to be a total of 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it's going to be a height of 5. And on the physique, it's going to be all the way to the left and the top right hand corner. As for the skin color, it's going to be light 4. On to the next section. Okay, the head options, faces, and skin colors. Alright, let's have a look. It's going to be all the way to the left-hand side, guys, and it's going to be the one right here. So, yep, it's one of the ones that has a star on it. So, it looks pretty good to me, guys. I mean, I couldn't get any closer if I tried, to be honest. That's pretty much Marjory right there, in a nutshell. Alrighty, for the hairstyles and color, we're going to have a look through those. It's going to be one of the star hairstyles, which is this one, of course. It's right above that one. That one actually looks pretty nice too, to be honest. There it is. As for the accessory color, it is of course going to be the peacock. In regards to the hair color itself, it's going to be black, of course. Alrighty, for the eye color, we're going to have brown, eye angle to the right, iris to the left, eye size height all the way to the right, to the left, to the left, to the right, and to the right. For the nose, it's going to be to the right, to the left, 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 and left. The mouth, it's going to be to the right, left, and left. And for the chin and jaw, to the left, all the way to the left. Left, right, right, and right. As I said, guys, this took me a few makeover kits. I hope you're appreciative of the effort and of the cosmetics. Yeah, everything takes a while to do, and it's not easy to do it. I was wondering if I would be able to pull this one off, and yeah, in the end I managed it. Alrighty, let's go back for one last comparison, and then let's wrap this video up. Alright guys, here we are at the end of the video, and of course we have in front of us Casimir Mead, and then of course we have Marjory Delaqua, and as you can see they are pretty much practically identical. You can't really tell the difference at all between the two of them. That was a good job in the end, I must admit. Alrighty guys, if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and a comment. And please keep in mind I am a writer on Amazon. I've just started a new series of books called Akima and Dante, Against All Odds, an Isekai story of love and revenge, volumes 1 and 2. And I am currently working on volume 3 at the moment. Volumes 1 and 2 are 67,000 words approximately in each of them. So that's well over 100,000 words right there. So that should keep you guys entertained if you want to have a look at that. And keep in mind it is a story which is inspired by other stories like From Commonplace to World's Strongest. So please take a look at that because it is definitely worth at least checking out on the description below. Otherwise guys, take care, stay safe, and I will see you on the next one. Until then, I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.